Hello, everyone. Welcome to Two Fat Birds Creative, and I am Sandy, your host and crafter extraordinaire. So, today we are doing something really simple. We are doing a keychain. Well, actually, two keychains, but one of them I did not actually film making, so we just see the unmolding of it. That's all right. So, this is our keychain. This is for the Fibromyalgia Awareness. Now we're grabbing some lovely little sparkles here. This is for the Fibromyalgia Awareness collaboration put on by Gert at Gert Creates and Tina at Pour Resin with Love. And there I was just showing you what that glitter was that I was using from Resin Rockers. Swirling it on in that first layer of resin that I put down, just so we can kind of have it more spread out. And the next color here is from the PNW Glitter Co, and we are going to throw some of that down on top of there as well. Let's grab our UV resin, and we are just going to put some more over the top of our glitter. Sorry, momentary brain fog there. Glitter is the word I was looking for, and we'll get it all kind of mixed up again. Just try to swirl it around and get it all covered. And here we have a temporary tattoo that I'm dropping there. It is a butterfly with a little purple ribbon and some little kind of heart cherry kind of things here. This is what we are using. So the butterfly is a symbol for fibromyalgia, as is the color purple. And so that's why I decided to go with this one. And luckily I had a Temu order that had come in just a little bit before this. So I thought, what perfect timing. And you do see me struggling here because at first I was thinking it was a DTF transfer sticker. It is not. It is a temporary tattoo. So I was like, oh, maybe I need to rub it down. And I was like, oh, right. It's a tattoo. Yes, just peel off the top and stick it down, get some water on it. And then I realized, so we are going to do this piece top to front, or top being the front, or back being the front. So normally what would be the back of the piece, we are now making it the front instead. Just trying to adjust it a little bit. I know one of the bottom little heart cherries got was a little bit too large, and so it got cut off, but I still think it works. And why you don't see me here is because I'm running to go get some water so I can press this temporary tattoo down. And magically, here I come with a moistened, really Kleenex. It's actually not moistened enough. I do go back and get some more water on there. You can see me trying to wring it out. Keep pressing it down and realize, it's not enough. Not enough water. Let me go get some more. Hey, look, I'm back with more. I moistened the Kleenex a bit more. And now look at that. It just slides right off. And as you can see, that bottom heart cherry, purple heart is cut off. I'm just trying to go over it gently so I don't hurt it with a little dry piece of the Kleenex there. So we can get any of that moisture off before we put another layer of UV resin on it. And here I'm just trying to make a clean cut where that piece got cut off. Hey friends, so now we are going to top coat that with some more UV resin. If you haven't figured out, this is a UV resin make. And we're just getting it all covered so all that tattoo can be nicely sealed in. And if you notice, I did cover that little peg hole piece, and I do have to end up drilling that back out to be able to get the keychain through there. And now I'm just taking this little tool and getting the resin right up to the edge there, making sure it is completely touching all sides. Now I'm just trying to remove some resin over that little nubby piece, which is unsuccessful, and I eventually stop. And next I will just slide it off here underneath to the UV lamp. And with the magic touch, we are cured. And now let's go ahead and demold this guy. Oh, there is a tiny bubble on there. And now you can see it's pretty see-through. That glitter didn't do a whole lot. So let's go ahead and put a backing color on here. And I think I'm just going with white. This is the Color UV Opaque Resin from Craftor. And I am just trying to put a real thin layer here so that we can get it all nice and cured and it doesn't risk becoming sticky tacky or leaking later in life. And I do several layers of the white. I don't film all of them, but just so you know, I did about 3 layers. And now I'm trying to get my lighter to light so we can pop any bubbles that may be popping up on our little piece here. And then I will throw it under the UV lamp. But first, I grab my little UV light flashlight just to set it in place so that as I'm moving it over to the UV lamp, it's not going to slide off the piece at all. Now we are all cured up. We have our 3 layers of white on there, and now I'm drilling that hole back through. I do have a Dremel that I could use to do this, but it's way over on the other side of the room, and I didn't feel like going to get it. So I just used my little drill I had nearby. And my Dremel is also hard to find any actual screw attachments that would fit sizes that I would actually need. I think it only came with like 1 or 2 pieces. So now I'm just pressing down with the screw here, our little manual drill here, excuse me, to get through to the other side. Get on through to the other side. And there we are, success. You can see it's a fatter little drill bit there. And I'll go back through on the front side, making sure that it fits all the way. Front to back, back to front. Make sure I didn't get any scratches on it, which we didn't. And now let's attach our first split ring, or excuse me, jump ring. Slide that on through. It's a thicker piece, so I do use one of the bigger jump rings. And my keychain piece here. Slide that on, well, maybe my big fat fingers there. There we go, slide it on there. And I just use my fingers. I think I found my tool to help me close this and pinch it off and make sure it's all nice and closed. And bam, closed. Remember, always twist, never pull. And there is our Fibro Awareness keychain, full of sparkly goodness. I decided to attach this little butterfly. I had made these ages ago, and I just keep them on hand when I want to attach them to random projects. And so I had a purple sparkly one, so I'm just using the Resin UV glue and attaching it there. Both pieces are semi-transparent, so light gets through there just fine. And we attach our little flutterby, just throwing it under the UV light there and giving it an extra little zap. And here is the ribbon I had previously made. I made a few pieces with this alcohol ink vineyard from Ranger. It's a deep purple, and throwing some sinkers on and seeing what they would do. And I did decide to film the unmolding. I didn't film the actual making of these, but here we go. Here's the unmolding of that, and I will make this also into a keychain. And I will also attach another little butterfly. So while I'm doing that, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for those who watch my channel. This is just some UV resin I put into a black nail polish holder just to keep it so little projects like this. Anyways, thank you to my subscribers. I greatly appreciate you. If you've not subscribed, please think about it. It is absolutely free for you, but it would help out my channel greatly. Tells YouTube you like my content. If you do, also please leave me a comment. That would be awesome. Hype it if you would like to as well. And check out any discount codes in the below. And I'll catch you later. See the playlist below. Bye-bye.